So thank you for having me today. This is always the highlight of my week. So when I look out at all of you and that one song that we had on here, I see love, or love is everywhere, I see it. So when I come here on Sunday morning and when I'm with you here and then we go out to eat and everything, I see love here. I don't always see it when I go to work or, I don't always see it, but I see it here every day, every Sunday when I come. So thank you for that. A very nice, loving group here. Here's an example of love at my job, and I teach middle school. I teach seventh and eighth graders mostly, and I have a boy in one of my classes, and they're learning English. They're Spanish speaking kids from El Salvador, Mexico, places like that, and they're learning English. And so I have one boy, his name is Miguel. He's in seventh grade, and I had him last year too. And he is one of the sweet kids, and he comes in even when he doesn't have me for class. He comes in at different times, and he just walks in and says, "Hi, Miss. How's your day?" Hi, I know it's very sweet. So to me, that's an expression of love from him. It's very sweet. I don't always have that experience at work, but he's very sweet, very nice young man. So today we're going to explore something that we all know very well, but it's also always a new experience. Love is always a new experience. We have love, we have people that love us, we love other people, but then there's always something new that comes up with love. Um, it's not just the kind of love that we're talking about for Valentine's Day, which is next Saturday, which is always a nice time to celebrate love. And I see some people with red sweaters on today, which is really nice. Um, but for Valentine's Day, we give greeting cards and we give chocolate and flowers and we take people out to eat stuff and we express our love that way, which is really very nice. Um, but love is not always what we feel for another person. It can be something that lies beneath all of that. This spiritual love that we talk about at Unity that is powerful, that's transformative. And so this week, especially this week with Valentine's Day, we have the beautiful decorations from Gretchen with the hearts and the red, and it's really beautiful. And love is everywhere this week. So we see red hearts and flowers, chocolate. They're giving, where I work, they're giving candy grams. Kids can buy a candy gram for $1 and give it to a teacher or another student, which is really nice. Um, Cards that promise forever in very small envelopes. Valentine's Day is visible love. Okay, it is celebrated, purchased, posted, shared, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. It makes people feel really special. It reminds us that love wants to be expressed. But Valentine's Day love can sometimes feel conditional. It's more romantic love. If somebody buys you the card, if they remember the date, um, that is Valentine's Day love. If someone chooses you, okay. And then Unity invites us to gently ask, is love something that we wait for or something that we are? Are we love? So romantic love is beautiful. It opens the heart. It mirrors us to ourselves. It teaches us to be vulnerable. Sometimes there's joy in romantic love. Sometimes there's pain. Romantic love comes in with fireworks, but fireworks fade. And when we expect another person to be our source of love, we may feel afraid when that feeling changes. But Unity teaches us that no person is the source of our love. They are the channel of love. The source is divine love itself. When we remember that, romantic love becomes freer, kinder, becomes more honest. So spiritual love is quieter, but it's stronger. It does not depend on behavior. It does not disappear when conditions change. Spiritual love is something that is always there. Spiritual love is the awareness that love is the nature of God, and therefore the nature of who we are. Because we each have that aspect of God within us. This love includes compassion, kindness without conditions, presence without fixing. Spiritual love says, I see you, I honor you, and I choose love anyway. I choose you anyway, and that love that is within you. Unity teaches a simple but profound truth. There are only two states of being, fear or love. Fear tightens and love opens. Fear says, I am not enough. There is not enough. I must protect myself. Love says, I am supported. There is room for all. I can trust life. Every moment, every conversation, every reaction is an invitation to choose again. We don't need to judge ourselves when fear appears, but we do that a lot. We judge ourselves. Sometimes we judge other people, but we judge ourselves even more. We're pretty hard on ourselves sometimes. We don't need to judge ourselves when fear appears. We simply notice that there is fear and we choose love again. And love from the heart is not dramatic love. It is steady, it is present, it listens. Heart-centered love pauses before reacting. It responds instead of attacking. When we love from the heart, we speak with kindness, we listen with curiosity, we forgive more easily. The heart does not ask who deserves love. The heart asks, how can love move through me now? Move through me to other people. So this is a really nice book. It's called Practicing the Presence. And there's a little thing I would like to read here. So this is a Bible verse. It's Matthew 5:44 and 45. Love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. So there's different Bible verses that have to do with love. And then here's another one. This is actually from this book. God within me, you are the divine love that is in all things, and as all things, it is your good pleasure to give me the kingdom. And then this is from A Course in Love, and I know some of you are familiar with A Course in Miracles. Some of you may be familiar with A Course in Love. It says love is as essential to your being as the heart to the body. You would not exist without love. Loving yourself first. This may be the most important truth of all. Loving yourself first is not selfish. It is foundational. When we do not love ourselves, we look for love to complete us. So we look for somebody to love us so that we feel complete. But we accept less than we deserve a lot of times, and we confuse attachment with love. Self love in unity means honoring your worth, treating yourself with compassion, speaking kindly to yourself. When you love yourself first, love flows more freely to others. You cannot pour love from an empty cup, but you can overflow when the cup is full. So that cup can actually be your heart that is full and overflowing with love. So here is a prayer. So everybody take just a moment, get nice and quiet. Let us take a gentle breath together. Place a hand on your heart if that feels comfortable. Affirm silently, I am an expression of divine love. Love flows through me easily and naturally. I choose love over fear. I honor myself as I honor others. May we leave today remembering that love is not something we search for, it is something we remember, something that we are. And so it is. As we go through our day today, as we go through our week, remembering Valentine's Day, remember that love that is within you, that love that is within your heart. And feel and imagine your heart just overflowing with that love, that it's not an empty cup, but it's overflowing with love, love that you're able to share with others. Maybe it's sending light out to other people or just being kind and loving and compassionate to them. And that is who you are. It's that God within each one of you. And I see that within each one of you today. Thank you.